I don't even gotta say which. All I gotta do is be on the block and say it was the temple. It's simple. You'll hear a whole bunch of Crips yelling horakhty. We take out the spaghettis. We take out the scraps. We take out those who we don't like. With cornrows and bald heads and froze we proceed. Like the vow of Nazarite, like a G. The vow of Samson. The temple. I'ma tell you. It was the temple of Wadi al-Sabua. The temple of Nubia. The temple of Hashpet et Karnak. The temple of Ramses II. The kiosk of Kurtasi. The temple where I go off. The temple of Shep Siskaf. The temple where I brought the scepter and staff. The temple where I brought the staff of Aaron, the iron rod. The temple of Sarah bint al-Kadim. The temple where I was flowing like a Nubian stream, like the Nile, a river. The temple where I pulled out the arrow from the quiver. The temple where I became one L motherfucking ninja. Not the Asian kind. I'm talking the source of martial arts. It was the temple of mine. My ancient kind. My ancient people that were noble and used to shine. That I gotta restore. This wasn't the temple of the whore, nor the beast. It was the temple of Ramses. It was the temple of Menzies the First. It was the pyramid of Khufu, of Djoser. It was Nubia, Kemet, Egypt, Kush. When I show you, it was El Kirkafa. It was the temple of El Maxhuta. It was the ruins. It was the minor temples. It's where I saw the vision. It's the temple where Set didn't show. This ain't Luxor. It's the temple where we let Set soar. Where we continue the war. Rise in the motherfucking sky once more. It was the temple where Jesus' sword manifest. It was the temple like hissing her best. It was the temple of Amenhotep Siptah. It was the temple of what a Nubian warrior saw. It was the temple with the Meduneter and Hyro. It was the temple of the ancient, no, more ancient Igbo. Before Ibu Uku. It was the temple where we used to do what we do. It was the temple. God's house. We was in there chanting together. Or quiet. Either or, you'll find out. Keep messing with me, I'll show you what the temple of Horakhty bow. The temple of Heru. The temple where there's no racism too. That's why we even use some of the words the Greeks use. Why don't you get? It was the temple, like Ramses VI. It was the temple of Leotopus. It was the temple of Letopolis. It was the temple without Leopold. It was the temple of Hercules. Hercules, I say it how I want to, low. It was the temple from the dynasty of the 5th. It was the temple that I brought to the crypts. It was the temple that I miss.